In fact, brilliant performer all around the world for the South Africans. 309.
Well, that's nicely played. That's terrific. That's a really good shot. That is
in a very good position this time. Mindset to playing that length. Easily done.
Yeah, that's a shot you can play when there's no one back. It's just someone that's short. His front foot's off the ground, but he's not looking to whack it away with immense power.
That's nicely from Shan Masood. The skipper's going to be pleased with that drive.
Use your ability. You're not going to miss out on that one. Strong position, just caresses that. The only thing about that is you want to
Cover drive. No big step with that, but good balance and really.
Away it goes into the offside and for 4.
That's the bowling patience. Just make certain. Same Ayub leaning on it, getting enough gap.
Off the edge and it's through. Gets 4 more.
Just a little bit late on getting the bottom edge of the bat. You don't mind this.
huge moment for him, following in his dad's footsteps, playing test. Up to the crease with your first delivery. It's on a deep to find the outside edge. It's taken one ball for the good catch by Marco Jansen. Came at a comfortable height for the big break, and it's the debutant who delivers. What a moment for the family. What a moment for him.
17, Pakistan 36 for 1. He would have been excited, and he couldn't have asked for a better start. He'll remember this for a long, long time. Support. But here comes Babar Azam. Missed out 2 test matches. 56 test matches. Full delivery.
There was a doubt that this game is a great level hit, and then a full toss on the pads that goes for 4.
But he won't mind that at all. Babar Azam have done pretty well though there with the edge. And the drinks break has been the key, because from there, so they've
into that line, not a lot of sideways movement, just enough to get the out. Playing from the crease, playing with soft hands. Gets 14, 2 down.
Inducing the edge. Now perfect delivery from Dave Patterson. Patterson gets the other opener. Babar Azam on Angolam, new to the crease, and this is the ideal. And it's all happening for them.
Simon Ayub, but I think Babar Azam will be very... Dane Patterson, I thought he would be the effective bowler for South Africa on the surface. Babar Azam goes for 4. South Africa have their third. 41 on the ball.
Seem to be in 2 minds. Babar Azam's wicket brings up 16 matches. He's averaging over 57. It's the kind of race away to the boundary for 4.
Impact once again, though, not adjusting to this ball onto it. Just clips it away, the side Shaquille. But a nice friendly one to start him off. And technically, he's got such a nice bat swing. He gets his body.
Got drawn into playing that one, a late reaction. Movement from him. There you see that back leg pointing towards cover.
To himself, yes, run it down, no don't, and try to take his bat out the way.
Oh, hello, bowler. And it will find the boundary for 4.
To nudge it around, won't play any big shot.
That was tell us more, Ramis.
Yeah, you see, it wasn't really, and be just a little bit more attacking.
How's that cavalier? 3.
Ramis Raja. Yes, it was a delivery to go after, but the fact that he's looking to go up and over rather than... Someone told him that if you want to get into the Champions... Yes,
he doesn't. I'm going to review this.
Well, he's not. He's Bosch got his second test victim.
Court on-field replay. Ball is close to the ground. Yes. Okay. To out, you on the screen.
Alex Wall down.
He got, and just a little too quick for his liking as well. Absolutely dead on a review. And then got 14. Pakistan struggling now. 56 for 4.
In his first 3 overs. That was just the pace onto him quickly. You can see his bat is well behind with regards to where it was. 2 quick wickets. And he must be wanting to pinch himself at the...
Through the gap, edgy for 4. A successful over 4.
Mark. Solid shot through the covers, that one.
Yeah, it's definitely intent shown by Gulam. Bowler, you'll be smiling with this, because flashing outside off on a wicket, that's on top of it.
Goodness me, I'd imagine. That is far from ideal in this situation. That's the end of...
Look at the hit. Dane Patterson over his head. It's a shot that you don't often...
Top edge. That's gone safe.
Very fortuitous for Ghulam. It is a short delivery and he's gone. He's given it the...
Yeah, it's something that Corbin Bosch, I mean, no one gets that short ball right.
Now that's gone over the top.
And walking on thin ice here, which we would say is a good leave. As long as it doesn't touch the timber. It's funny when you play a pull shot and goes over.
Short and wide. He's got enough bat on that.
That's what I was saying. You've got to wait for the right ball at the right time. Short and wide from Bosch. You can see just getting a bit of bat on it and watch it fly. Because bowlers will tend to look for that magic delivery. They will. You can just hit Carl Verreynne on the stump mark there. They're not using their...
Away. Certainly down the wicket and he smashed it through the covers, does Ghulam.
Yeah, the partnership now 24 off 18 with that little drive. That's I know the length that he... Nicely worked by Mohammad Rizwan for the second. Constance, I think it was 11th ball. Khawaja got a tail end off the bottom of the bat and was caught by Rob. Oh, he's had a dip of that white one.
And not necessarily running down the wicket, but if it's short.
Nice fuller delivery that.
Park feel has you when the crowd does come into the ground. Those grass banks are so unique to Centurion.
Outside quarter of the bat. Bright orange shirts. All looking... Actually played in the very first game that was played.
Yeah, I remember watching Mark Haseman come out to bat as a youngster.
First time that he's gone, but now it's the skipper of the white ball game who's on 10 not outs. Drifting in a little bit that time, man. Good solid stuff after the break with that shot.
Get to him. Just held it, or maybe he couldn't squeeze that bot in.
Oh, that's a beauty. That's gone away.
Deeply. Once climbed and pinging through nicely. On your point, Murray.
Up it on the leg side, and then seem to be on track a little bit. So you want to start well, good for the day from a rain point of view. Oh, that's a beauty. Many people that he's up and shout.
Not really hitting the deck, but with that bounce and ability just to... One nips back sharply. I think it's bat making.
And that one held his line.
It's been even better. You mentioned you can get one to cross Rizwan, but when you have got a bowler that can get the ball to stand up like this, it's
Looks like there was a little bit of negotiation with Dad as who's going to be batting first there.
Oh, that's a nice punch, a satisfying shot. Really good work, that one.
rocking back beautifully with a high elbow and just punching it through that.
This one is, if you just think of the last 5 or 6 deliveries that have been received from that in one.
This morning, there's bound to be a couple of indentations out there already, I would imagine. I think we've seen
100%. But you've got to be patient enough to know which ones you can go after. That's almost...
That's going a lot. He's got a hand on that to save what would have been a boundary, I presume.
He's actually done well, because Rizwan, as he made quite a good little parry, we can see another example how the ball is not coming out of Marco Young.
Around the wicket now, short, playing that shot. Rizwan now 2 men back, but he gentle. That's clubbed. That's a really good solid shot from...
Gives it a kick, but this is just a bit of a freebie. It's banged in. And Cameron Ghulam is looking to be positive, and this is the case. Brings up the 100.
A very good shot, second. Fine drive off the back foot in the over. 100.
The contributions. Cameron Ghulam has been impressive. 34 of those runs. It goes on continuously. So it could be a bit of a difficult one. That's nicely caressed through the covers as well. A little bit of shape, so if it just moves a little bit more. But Rizwan moved his...
And that's what I mean. Slips were applauding KJ Rabada after the shot got played, because there's a risk involved. Again, if you get 5 more deliveries like that, there's always a potential of nicking one.
Just going from a captaincy perspective and a choice of... But it's width, it's a scrambled seam. You can see Bosch is heading in the opposite direction and has to turn around. He wouldn't have got to it.
Leading it. 115. Rabada again. Again, that's...
It's beaten the bat a number of times, and look at that movement. It's almost impossible for a batter.
And you get involved, it can kind of throw you a little bit. Verbals on the go.
Soft hand.
Definitely get under the skin, but
Frustrated.
And back in his day, he was someone that used to try aggression and play better.
yeah, I think
Captaincy perspective.